Welcome back, episode number 49. Is that what I just said?
Sounds good to me.
The episode 49, the Random Thoughts podcast. We're back for now.
Do you still remember how to do that?
You can do that.
That works too.
Do I remember how to do what?
The intro.
No.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a long time.
And our equipment is falling apart.
Yeah, because you're a terrible person and you never want to do this anymore.
Well, you're the one that's trying to find, a better job for yourself. I mean, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Trying to improve his workplace.
Because...
Get a load of this fucking guy.
They don't pay me enough.
Trying to improve his life. Pitiful.
You don't pay me. You still owe me
I pay you in Terry dollars.
I haven't received.
I've been sending the checks. I don't know what to tell you.
I haven't gotten them, so fuck you. So, back to what you were saying about freedom and democracy. Are we playing Call of Duty together today?
I guess.
Yes.
Since you don't want to play Helldivers with me.
It's not that I don't want to play Helldivers, it's that I bought the game and I tried it.
You didn't even play it. You didn't even wait to play it with me, though.
I had 45 minutes into it. I didn't like it.
Well, you might have liked it with me.
No, I didn't like the movement.
The movement it's different. I don't mind it.
It was very, Destiny-like.
I've never played Destiny. Never played Anthem.
I don't like it. I thought that it was I thought that it was like a war. Like online. So it was you and the other team.
Oh, you thought
and they had the big bugs as just kind of like bots that went around to help.
That'd be kind of cool too.
I didn't realize that it was squad-based missions.
Yes.
Which I don't like.
I don't mind it.
I do missions.
Yeah, but they're missions, but they're not really missions. You can still just run around and kill bugs if you want to.
But I don't want to. I want to kill people.
Maybe you need to see a therapist then.
No.
Psychiatrist.
I didn't like it, and the movement sucked.
I wish you could jump.
And I heard that even if you get the jetpack, it really doesn't do much for you.
I've heard that the jump pack is kind of ass.
So why would I want to play the game? Sell me on it.
Because you can get a robot dog that shoots lasers and follows you around.
Okay, that doesn't do it for me. Next. Really sell it to me. Because I'm a hater at this point.
I don't know. I'm having fun. That's how I describe video games. Fun or not fun. Modern Warfare 3, fun. Helldivers 2, more fun.
Not fun.
I've been having fun. You don't know what fun is.
Correct. But I enjoyed Call of Duty more than Helldivers 2.
I think that's called Stockholm Syndrome.
No.
I think you're in an abusive relationship with Call of Duty.
Yes.
I think you need to leave Call of Duty.
No.
I believe in you. You have the strength within you.
No, my issue is that there are just no other games out. I want a first-person shooter that's good to play.
What about that other one?
The other one.
The other one.
Yeah.
The one that they keep saying they're gonna come out. It's made by the same people who made Destiny, I think. I can't fucking remember the name of it. There was an open beta that you were trying to get me to play. I don't think it's released yet, though. It's made by, Ubisoft, I think.
What are you talking about?
Oh, my God. I remember you were trying to get me into it. And it was like a first-person shooter game. And it was just in the beta.
X-Defiant?
Yes, that one.
Well, it's not out yet.
That's what I just said.
Correct. So what about it?
Is it coming out soon?
End of March.
It's kind of soon.
According to recent leaks.
I don't know. I don't play very many games.
Yeah, I know, and I think that you need to diversify your portfolio.
I am the one that just did that. You are the one that didn't do that.
I tried to.
You're small-minded, though. You didn't give it
How am I
enough of a
small-minded?
shot. Tiny peanut brain.
How?
Like elephant.
How?
Like Stegosaurus.
How?
You didn't even wait for me to play it with you. What if me and you would have had a blast with it?
We wouldn't have.
I would have.
You would have.
Exactly.
I did not like it.
I don't really care what you feel as long as I'm having fun.
So,
I want you to sacrifice your happiness to play the video game with me so I'm happy.
this sounds like an abusive relationship now.
It's not as abusive as the Call of Duty relationship you're in, so I think you should leave that one and join this one.
No. At least Call of Duty I can occasionally enjoy.
Call of Duty is going to give you a brain aneurysm one day.
Joke's on you, I've already had 3. No, like I said, I tried it. I just didn't care for it. I'm not saying that it's a bad game. It's just
I
not
do
for me.
think... Do you think you'll revisit it, like, in a few months? Because they're supposed to be bringing, like, vehicles and, like, some mech suit things. And I saw that the, like, head of the studio said that they're throwing their old roadmap, like, out the window because of how big it's been.
Maybe. I will consider it, but with the limited movement, and it just feels very heavy and clunky.
Did you... Because there's different armor that does help with that quite a bit.
I did not get that far.
Because you didn't even play it for
But
an hour.
still, if it were like a $20, maybe $30 game, I would consider it. I maybe wouldn't even return it.
But the $10 is where they got you.
Yeah. Not $40 game.
I think it's a good price for the game.
That's fine. You can have that wrong opinion.
I can have the correct opinion.
You can think that you have the correct opinion. I don't know. Not for me. That's all.
You're a loser.
I know. What's new in the Call of Duty update, though? Do you know?
No clue.
I did see that they buffed some guns.
I'm sure it's probably broken right now.
On Fortune's Keep. Did you see the boat?
I did see the boat.
The boat that you can activate the personal radiation clearer. You can like turn this thing on, and if it's in the circle.
I thought that those were separate things.
Hmm?
I thought that those were separate things.
What do you mean?
Because like there's the boat,
Yeah.
which is a new POI.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's also the new field upgrade, which is like the gas thing.
On the boat, they have one of those gas things.
I thought you could find them like not on the boat.
Maybe.
I think you can find them anywhere.
I haven't played because you don't want to play with me because you hate me.
That's true.
Are you leaving?
I had a dream about a boat last night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
A boat crashed, and me and Chloe were recruited with like this whole team of people to try to find the people that were on the boat. And then we ended up at like an abandoned grocery store,
Wow.
and there were just a bunch of like dead body parts everywhere.
That's wacky and wild.
It really was.
Okay, bye.
That sounds like Lost. I've never seen Lost, but that's what I
I've
imagine.
never seen Lost either.
I tried to give it a shot, but
I didn't.
I made
just don't
it.
like it.
I made it like 2 episodes.
Why didn't you like it?
I don't know. I don't even remember. I remember just thinking like I'd rather do something else.
Danielle likes Lost. Do you like Lost?
Never heard of it.
You never heard of it?
Yeah.
That was like the biggest show in the world for a little bit. Alright, get out of here.
I need more bubblers soon.
Alright, get out of here.
They're called water fountains, not bubblers.
You call it a water fountain?
No, I call them.
Fountains?
I was just for the joke.
Okay.
Well, you did the joke on
I would not call them water fountains.
Daniel calls them a drinking fountain. Right? That's what
The
I'm saying. It's a
fuck?
bubbler.
A water fountain is like some shit in the park.
Yes.
Yeah. A drinking fountain is the water that you drink from that's attached to the wall.
No, it's a
No,
bubbler.
It's a drinking
It's a
fountain.
bubbler.
that's not a
The
drinking fountain.
at my work, it shoots at the wall.
Why?
And then every time the guy comes from Kentucky, I always tell him to fix it. So he fixes it, and then the water pressure is like where it barely trickles out of like the thing. And then I tell him it's too low and it doesn't work, and then he fixes it and he says it's fixed, and then it shoots at the wall again.
I used to turn the mouthpiece in school and have it spray out.
I don't even have to do that. It already sprays out.
Alright, are you leaving or what? Don't sit over here.
I'm not. I'm sitting. Trying to. Oh, I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'll put all those toilet paper rolls in his cage.
That's fine. Danielle gave up one of the toilet paper rolls yesterday for her hamster.
Yeah, I saw that. That's some bullshit. Hamsters don't deserve it. Hamsters don't know what the fuck to do with those. They don't appreciate them.
I'm not getting in the middle of this because I didn't do it.
You will find yourself in the middle of this war someday.
No,
You will.
I'm on your side. Who made you get Helldivers? Because I'm surprised that you got it because you don't normally expand your games.
I don't really know because I kind of got it before I knew anyone else that had it.
Why? From TikToks or
No.
you just
If
saw
anything,
for
it was-
sale and you were like,
If anything, it was from Twitter that influenced my decisions. But then, like, after I got it, I found out that, like, some other people from work been playing it too.
I saw that Twitter's gonna get rid of the liking feature.
I saw that they're, like, hiding it. So when you're just scrolling on your feed, you won't be able to see it. You'll have to, like, click something and expand the post.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
Why?
They said it's going to be better for smaller accounts. It's going to cut down on, like, engagement farming.
That makes sense, because when I'm on TikTok and I see that they have like 0 likes, I'll just keep scrolling past.
I do that sometimes. If it's a really good video, I'll leave the like, but otherwise I'll take it back. No shame. And then sometimes I'll even like click on their profile so they get the little notification.
Just to fuck with them.
You're a terrible person for that.
I agree.
So you just saw on Twitter that Helldivers was cool and you were like, yep.
I guess.
Will you play Battlefield with me?
I've never really liked any of the Battlefield games.
What about the Star Wars Battlefront remakes coming out on next Friday?
Probably not, but maybe.
Why?
I didn't like any of the Battlefront ones, really.
The original Battlefront or the new Battlefront?
Both.
You didn't like the originals?
I didn't play them very much, but I remember, like, they were okay. I was more of a Lego Star Wars fan.
Okay. So, I don't know how to phrase this. Okay, no. This one is okay. This one is okay.
Uh-oh.
If you are under 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you rob a bank naked, they can't watch the security footage because then it would be child porn. Right?
I don't think that's how that works.
Why? What if I hired some 13-year-olds to go rob the bank naked? Then would that be okay?
Don't, like... I mean, the police have some way to, like, look at that stuff.
Still child porn.
Yeah, but they have, like, if they arrest someone for that.
But it's saved on the bank's devices.
Well, you're gonna try and get the bank in trouble?
You don't think that would work?
I don't think that would hold up in a court of law.
Why?
I just don't feel like it would.
I feel like it's a good idea, though.
I think there might be potential in this idea.
So you like the idea, we just need to figure out the execution a little bit better, or...
I think you need to think on that a little more.
Why? What do I need to reconsider?
I feel like the cops would just look at the footage. Like, why wouldn't they just look at the footage?
Because that would be child porn, because then they're perverts. If they don't want to be perverts, they're cops.
Is that your court argument to the judge?
Yeah, Judge Judy.
Judge Judy, the cops looked at the footage. They're obviously perverts. Throw out the case.
Exactly.
I mean, it might work with Judge Judy.
And she'd be like, you got a fucking point, kid. I'd be like, yeah, I know. That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time.
I say you go for it.
Yeah?
So you start recruiting those kids.
She makes like $500,000 every episode. Did you know that?
I believe it.
If they're paying her that much money, how many views is she pulling in per episode?
I imagine, like, she's got to be huge with the old people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just huge.
How many views does she get? 9 to 10 million daily viewers. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot for, like, TV. Like, YouTube, that's not that crazy. 10 million views.
For TV. How much of that do you think is, like, the TV in, like, the corner of the doctor's office?
Oh, I'm sure.
Or, like,
yeah.
that type of shit?
Yeah. Because we have that on at our
Right.
waiting room at work.
Because, I mean, like, those type of TVs are gonna... They're gonna have Judge Judy on.
I would say a good amount of them. But I mean, how many millions? I don't know. How many doctor's offices are there in America?
I have no idea.
In America, there are...
What, say, like, 2?
According to Definitive Healthcare, there are 338,899 active physicians.
Those are doctors. Not doctor offices.
Right, so we can assume that that number is even less.
Right.
That seems really low to me. Because wouldn't that also include, like, urgent cares?
I don't know. Because... what would that count?
I don't know. That's what I just asked you.
I have no idea.
Who are you going to vote for this year?
You.
Really?
Yes, obviously. Who else would I vote for?
I don't know.
Voting for you.
Really?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
100%.
Okay. I'm not trying to trigger you right now. What happened to that trim piece on your bumper? That little reflector piece?
I have no clue.
You just walked out there and it was gone?
Yeah, I think I was at Pick and Save or the grocery store, and I walked out and
It wasn't like around your car
No.
at all?
it was just gone.
There's no damage?
No. There's like, it's not, like, because I thought I had maybe backed into something, but there's like no marks around it. So I have no clue. It's just gone.
Did you order the replacement yet?
No.
You don't care, do you?
It's not even like the main one. It's like the one at the very bottom, underneath.
I know which one it is.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
That just doesn't bother you that part of it's missing?
I'll replace it eventually.
We can 3D print you one. My dad got a 3D printer.
I think then I'd be interested in it.
So you'd rather wait like 24 hours for it to be printed?
Well, 3D printed just sounds cooler than I got it off Amazon.
So now you want it to have a story.
I mean, that's better than no story.
Would you try to paint it to at least like not necessarily have like the reflection thing on it and all that, but at least like to kind of try to blend in with your bumper? Or would you just leave it like white?
I think I would try to have it blend in.
Yeah?
I think so.
So you'd go through all the effort printing it, painting it.
Maybe. Well, because I think I'm more likely to do that option than just buy it. But I'm even more likely to do nothing.
That would annoy me so much.
Why? How often do I even like see that part?
Every time you walk out to your car?
I don't notice it every time though.
I guess. I don't. It would just bother me knowing that part of it is missing. That's all.
If it was a more major part, I would care.
Like a taillight?
Yeah. Then I'd replace it.
Would you care?
Hmm?
If it were your taillight, would you do anything about it?
Yes, then I would have it replaced by now.
By who?
Myself.
You would swap out the bulb?
Yeah?
Or would you take it to a shop and have them do it?
I would figure it out.
The amount of people... We had one guy yesterday who came in and got 3 wiper blades, and they replaced his cabin air filter. That was his whole appointment. Not an oil change, not a rotate, just that.
Just wiper blades and air filter?
Yes. Have you swapped your wiper blades before?
I've never not done my own.
So you know how to?
Yes.
Do you know how to replace a cabin air filter?
Yes.
How easy are both of those things?
They're like one of the easiest things you can do
I would say
with
that
your car.
isn't even basic car maintenance.
Like that's
equivalent to me of knowing how to put gas in your tank.
yeah, what's more basic than the wipers?
Are we talking about like in terms of replacing things on the car or regular operation of the vehicle?
Like replacing. Like maintenance.
Maintenance wise, yeah, it's probably
That's like the lowest bar you can
yeah.
get. Motherfucker can't even do that.
And like I was like, all right, maybe it's like some little old lady. That's fine. It was a dude in like his 50s.
Definitely could have done it.
Like completely capable. I don't get it.
I mean, how much more money do you think he spent?
Well, I think to install a wiper blade, it's like 1/10 of an hour, so 6 minutes. That's how they get paid. It's in tenths.
Right.
But there's 3 of them,
That might take a little bit
and it's
longer.
technically 6 minutes per wiper blade.
It's already getting you up to 18 minutes.
So 18 minutes, and then I think that air filter is like 0.2. So 12 minutes, 18 plus 12, so like half an hour. Is that worth it? Would you pay a tech
I mean, maybe if like both my arms were broken.
if you were disabled
Yeah.
in some way? Okay.
Yeah. If both my arms were broken, I would.
This guy wasn't. One of our techs came up and he asked if if you're over 18 and like so if you're jerking off, right?
I thought this was still connected to the wiper blades.
No, new time. You're jerking off, and let's say that you were like thinking about a good time you had with like an ex
Okay.
from high school.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Would that be child porn? If the time that you're thinking of, you're going back and you guys are both 16 or whatever, or if you're thinking about that person, but the last time you saw them was like in high school.
I feel like if you're thinking about a time with like you and them, that's more okay than just thinking about like the one person.
I get what you're saying about you and them.
Yeah.
You think that that's okay?
It feels more okay than like just thinking about that person when they were in high school. That feels wrong.
Uh-huh.
That feels much more wrong to me. But like if you're there, it doesn't seem as wrong.
But like, is it still? And like, I'm not saying like there are no pictures or videos or anything. Literally just like thoughts.
It feels a little bit wrong. But I don't think I'd call it like all the way wrong. Maybe a little bit icky.
Like Chris Hansen would just say that you need to settle down a little bit, but he's not gonna make
Chris Hansen might be like, hey, watch yourself there, buddy. Getting awfully close to taking a seat, but you're not there yet.
He's like, don't act on it and you're okay.
But I don't know. I'd call it like 15% creepy or icky.
15 out of 100?
Yeah. If it's just the one person, though, I think it jumps up to like 40% creepy.
See, my numbers are a little bit higher than yours. I'm saying like 30% for both, and then probably like 60% for individual.
Is like 100% full pedophile?
I guess, yeah.
So, okay. 60% pedophile is what you're saying then?
I mean, if you're thinking about just them.
What if you're thinking about them, like when they were in high school, but you're kind of also thinking about them at current age, but you haven't seen them at current age, so your only point of reference is them in high school? What percentage pedophile are you then?
I still think it would be high. Like,
above 50?
Whatever I said
I think you said 60.
Yeah. Well, just because then that's almost like the role playing that the pedophiles on Chris Hansen's podcast tried to do. Where it's like, oh no, we were role playing. I know that she's actually 30, but she was pretending to be 12. But I mean, that way it's kind of the opposite, where they're actually 16, but in your mind they're pretending to be 18 plus.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess that makes sense.
Which people have gotten in trouble for that too. Banging a kid that says that they're 30 years old and they're not.
She looked 30 to me, officer.
What do you have on here?
Some dumb shit. Probably. How much? Oh, you waiting on me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You get to pick one.
How much would you sell one or both of your balls for?
If you get rid of one, the other one still works, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you'd be fine, but I don't know how much you'd notice it if you lost one.
Where am I in life? Like right now?
Yes. Like there's a dude about to knock on your door with an offer to buy one of your balls.
A dude? Just a dude's gonna show up?
I mean, he has a suit on. I assume
Okay.
I assume he has a business card too of some type.
Is this like a real procedure, or is this
Yes.
guy just
Like, no, it's in this hypothetical, it's like, it's all legit. You go to an actual operating table.
okay?
How
That
much?
makes me feel better. Am I stuck with the medical bills?
No. You just gotta.
So he's paying me for my nut
Yes.
and the bills.
Yes. All you have to do is, like, give up your nut.
Do I get to choose which one?
Yeah.
Left nut for 5 mil.
5 mil?
Yeah. Both of them? That's like 20.
20 mil for both?
Yeah. Why? Is that too high?
No, I think you're just a man who values your balls.
Yeah. What would you do?
I think I would sell one for $1 mil.
That's too cheap.
How much are you gonna miss one?
It's not about how much you're going to miss. It's about how much money you can get.
I'd be happy with one though.
But you can't survive for the rest of your life off of one.
I can make it work. I could make it some of the way.
Some of
Now,
the way.
for both, it would have to be a lot more.
How much?
Probably closer to like your number, like 20. Probably 15 or 20.
Go for the big bucks, dude.
Fine, 20.
No.
Mystery man who's gonna buy my balls.
Does he have
I'll
an
take.
accent? Where is he from?
He has a German accent.
Alright, now it's like 200 mil.
What if he had a South American accent? He was South American, like he had a South American accent, but he looked white.
Like Elon Musk?
In terms of accent or looks?
Do you say South American or South African?
American.
Oh.
He's kind of got a Spanish accent, but he's very white.
400 mil.
Even more than the German.
Yeah. I don't like South Americans.
What if he was Australian? He was like, "Good day, mate. Gonna throw one of your balls on the barbie."
Probably 90 mil. Plus, he has to buy me drinks. They know how to party down there.
I think that. Which offer would you prefer to take? Which ethnicity would you prefer to sell your balls to?
What are they going to do with it?
You don't get to know that. You don't get to know what they do once they take it.
If they got people pregnant, would they be my kid or would they be their kid? Because technically it would be my DNA in there, right?
Yeah.
But also, is that just like
It'd
a
be-
sperm donation where I can just be like, hey, if you knock someone up, that's not my child.
There'd probably be a contract or something
Okay.
with that in there.
South American.
South
Get
America.
the most money out of it. That's all I care about.
The money.
Mm-hmm.
What about... What if they did ball transplants? What if they did ball transplants, like, because then it would kind of be two persons' kids.
Don't they like kind of do that?
I have no idea.
But like if you're transgender, right? Girl to guy, and you get the wiener installed, doesn't that come with balls?
I don't know. I don't know if it
Grow them?
if you
Well,
grow
no,
them.
because they give them like testosterone.
Well, are they? If they do give them balls, are they functional or are they just for show?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But like back with the ball transplant, like let's say you did sell your balls,
Okay.
and then they got put in someone else.
Yes.
So the other dude
I'm
doesn't.
balls deep in him.
Yes, your balls deep in another dude. But like your balls go in him, and then he has a kid. That's like your biological kid.
So my balls are balls deep in him, while also being balls deep in someone else.
Yes.
Okay. I'm following.
So you're having a threesome.
Indirectly, yes.
Yes. It's kind of your kid. Wouldn't it be?
Yes.
Like, biologically.
Right. But just like at a sperm bank, you can check the little box that says, "Don't let this idiot talk to me ever."
True.
And I mean, then legally... See, I don't know how that works, though. Because, like... what if... Right, so they pick out the little swimmers that they want.
Mm-hmm.
They get themselves pregnant with it. That kid has your DNA. Even if you check that box, couldn't they just say that, like, you raped them and that you got them pregnant and then you left? Is there any sort of, like, proof? Other than the documents that said that I donated it and she bought it?
So you're talking about someone going to a sperm bank,
Uh-huh.
getting the sperm from the sperm donor,
Yes.
getting pregnant,
Yes.
and then that person who is pregnant saying that the sperm donor raped them.
Correct.
I have no clue.
How would that hold up in court?
I don't fucking know. That's a wild situation you just cooked up there.
Right?
That is pretty wacky.
But it could happen. I'm sure it probably has happened.
I guess, but I feel like the sperm clinic would have...
I'm sure that they have documents.
Like the sperm donor would have some kind of documents, and the sperm clinic would have some kind of documents.
Right.
But I don't know.
But they also...
Is that what you're afraid of happening to you?
No, I don't donate sperm.
Are you sure?
Am I sure that I've never donated sperm?
Would you?
Do they pay you?
I don't know.
I know, like, blood donations they pay you. Let's see.
But blood makes sense. I don't know if they would pay you for sperm.
If anything, blood should be the free one because people need that to live. You don't need some random dude's cum to live.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be a reason to pay people for giving blood?
If you're a woman and you... it's Women History Month, by the way, so this is gonna fuck all of that up. If you're a woman and you have a hard time getting laid, you are being a woman wrong. Being a woman, you should have zero problem getting laid. You might not be happy with the people that you're stuck with. You might be in the low league because you're ugly, but getting laid should not be a problem.
I don't think it would be in like their top 5, top 10, top 15
Right?
problems. Where are you going with this?
That's why that sperm donation should be something you get paid for, where blood donation should be something that you want to do because you're a good person and not because they're paying you for it. It's not my problem that this ugly bitch is having a problem getting laid.
You kind of
Why
lost
would
me
I
with
want my
this train of
cummies in
thought.
her?
I don't know. Why would you?
I don't. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh shit. On average, you get $100 to $150 per sample. And then at some places, twice a week, you can earn up to $1,500 a month.
$100 per load?
I'm about to start jizzing in a cup, dude. Hell yeah. Would you do it?
For $100? I don't, cause like when you give them the cup, there's like no even guarantee that it's gonna get used, right? Don't they? I think don't they like save it and then people come in and they like look at your profile or whatever.
They, like, put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then.
So there's a chance it would never get used.
Yeah.
I think I would do that for $100.
Should we go do that after this?
Well, no, because you gotta go somewhere. If I could do it in the comfort of my own home.
You're trying to get like the Amazon prescription delivery for
Yeah,
sperm
just
donation?
have someone come to my door and pick up my jizz jar. Give me my $100.
But wouldn't it feel nice walking out of there with a nice crispy $100 bill? Is that prostitution? If they pay you to come.
I mean, I feel like it might be if they're helping you.
I don't think that they help you.
I know. That's what
Or
I'm
if
saying.
they do, you probably don't get the $100.
I feel like that makes it not prostitution though.
I feel like it should be.
You think so?
Not necessarily like it should be prostitution, but like it should be considered
You
prostitution.
think it falls in the same category?
Yeah. It kind of, I mean, it makes sense. Kind of. How old do you have to be to donate?
I'm assuming 18.
I would assume 18, but also like I feel like 21.
They might. Yeah, maybe they don't want like a bunch of 18, 19-year-old.
8.
15.
18 to 35 for some places, but the average for most places is 40 maximum.
That makes sense.
But sperms aren't the one that make the kid special.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yeah.
Isn't it the mom, the egg? Because she's carrying it?
I think it goes both ways. I think like just the older the parents are, the higher the chance that the kid is special.
What if you had a vasectomy and then you went and donated?
What would the point of that be besides just
Just
to fuck with?
$300?
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Like, why not do it without the vasectomy?
Because then you have the satisfaction of getting $100, right?
Yeah.
With the guarantee that you're not going to have a child trying to contact you.
I feel like they'd catch that.
Do you think that they look at it?
They have to study it. Or, like, test it somehow. Make sure it's not, like, AIDS sperm or some shit.
Maybe you have to check a box. Like, yes, I have AIDS, and it goes into, like, the AIDS freezer.
They have an AIDS freezer and
Yeah.
a non-AIDS freezer.
Right? I would.
Who knows?
And then, I mean, I feel like you can't not have AIDS people donate because then that would be... What's the word? Non-inclusive.
AIDS phobic.
Are you working this weekend?
Yes.
Can you take off on Sunday?
Probably not.
Bye.
Because
We're gonna go play bingo at noon.
I don't want to play bingo.
Why?
Bingo's for old people.
What happens when you win money?
How much is it?
Depends on how much you win.
It's probably like 2 cents.
My friend's mom won, like, I think he said $250.
That's not bad. But I'll be working.
But you'll make more money at bingo if you win than you would at work.
If I win.
That's the spirit. So we'll see you there?
I'll be there in spirit.
Oh, you're a bitch.
How embarrassing of a last name would you have to for you to change it?
It would have to depend on what the last name is. Do you have an example?
What about like Schmigus?
Schmigus?
Yeah, Schmigus.
No, I'd keep that.
You keep Schmigus? I was gonna say Hitler, but I already know that you'd keep Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be proud with that. I don't know. I can't think of any. What if it was like something... Like, do you think it'd have to be really bad?
I feel like it would really have to depend on what it was.
What if it was like anus?
A noose?
Sure, but it's spelled anus.
Did I come from the Greek
You wouldn't change that?
and I was named after the Greek god Anus? Get fucked.
You'd be proud with your fucked up last
Mhm.
names?
But you don't have to tell people.
Yeah.
How often do you go around saying, "Hi, I'm Isaac Hart"?
I don't, but...
Exactly.
Yeah, but people find out. Like, I don't know how anyone at work has found out my last name, but they know it.
Because they stalk you on ADP. Because your little badge, doesn't that have the last name on there?
I think it has the last initial.
I think it has the last name. Because I remember mine being stacked.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure mine's just an H.
Do you have it still?
In my car.
So when you leave, I'm going out there with you and we're going to check.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's just an H. Fuck, maybe I'm thinking of the name tags now, though.
Yeah, the name tag is just the initial.
I don't know.
Because I
No.
remember you got mine for me.
No, I didn't.
Huh?
I never did that.
Who did?
I don't know who stole the Target property, but it wasn't me.
Was it? Oh, I think it was,
Mario.
Whoa! I was going to go there. I was going to say.
Yeah, it was Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
That motherfucker.
Don't steal Target property, please. I don't appreciate it. What else do we have on here? Not much. How do you like Nintendo?
I don't really have an opinion on Nintendo.
Do you want me to ruin that for you and give you an opinion?
I already kind of know what they did.
Yeah, they're kind of a terrible company, but they're also kind of really good. I like Nintendo because they make good games. Hardware is shit. They're anti-piracy and preservation. And they shut down Yuzu.
See, I just can't care about that stuff.
Why?
I don't know. I just can't force myself to care about it. Like, I know it's bad.
But,
I know that it's not good,
like,
but
the preservation of games. What was your favorite childhood game?
Spyro or Crash Bandicoot.
On what?
PlayStation 1
Okay.
and 2.
Let's say that you're going down this nostalgic trip and you want to play that game for whatever reason. That's your mission for the day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a PS1. You can't find one anywhere. You can't find Spyro anywhere. But you've got a computer that you could play it on. You download an emulator, you download the game, and there you go.
I just can't care about it. I don't know why. I see it and I'm like, that's not good. Probably shouldn't be doing that.
Who shouldn't be doing that?
Nintendo.
Why?
Because I feel like they should either make all of the games that people are trying to emulate, like, available easily. Like, put them out there for people, or deal with people doing it that way. Because you're not making them accessible enough.
So, who's the good guy in the situation?
The consumer.
Why?
For being a gamer. No, because, like, the only reason that... What's the name of the emulator
Yuzu.
people? The only reason that those people are, like, doing what they're doing is because Nintendo created that market for it.
Right.
The market wouldn't be there if Nintendo would like handle their games differently, right? Or it'd be less of a market for it.
With Yuzu, I almost kind of understand. Because the Switch is still a present game and you can still go to Target and buy all the games. But like this, my 3DS right here, Nintendo's dropping support for this. So I'm going through and pirating all of these games that I can. Not because I'm ever going to play them. I mean, I probably will eventually, but for preservation. Because now if someone wants to play this game, I have it. I can get it to you. You know what's going on in the Red Sea with all the pirates?
Mm-hmm.
That's me. Except online.
You're an online Houthi pirate.
Yes.
I see.
I don't. You just. It's something that everyone should care about, and not everyone does care about.
I don't.
And you should.
Don't give a fuck.
Why?
Nerd shit. Fucking nerd.
I can't help it. You're a hater, is all. What time are we at? 51. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up with this last one that you said. If you could pick anywhere to drop dead in the world, where would you choose?
I had a really good answer. How long ago did I put that in there?
A month ago?
A month ago. I don't remember what my answer was.
Am I just like dropping dead?
Yeah, brain aneurysm, you just gone.
I'd probably go somewhere that I don't like. Like Russia.
What about like
Or
church?
the Middle East. No, because then it would come out that this American was found dead at this place.
Oh, you would just try and start a war?
Uh-huh.
You just drop dead in like Putin's palace
Exactly.
or somewhere.
Naked.
Naked.
He was using me as a slave.
Try and start a war over the naked American sex slave in Putin's bathroom. That's not a bad one.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
I feel like you could make church kind of a good one. You could like yell something out before you die.
Start just screaming Latin.
Yeah. Like just scare the shit out of everyone.
Speaking in tongues and then you just die. I don't know how you would do it, but you could, like, you would have to pray, like, to the devil. Like, oh, God's not real, take me out. And then you die, and then...
Yeah, you could start... Ooh, if you could get like some blood capsules. Like start spitting up blood. Or something like that.
I guess the problem, though, is that you wouldn't be able to pray for it, because then... Right? God grants your wishes.
If you're... What?
Like, if you prayed, dear God, take me out if you're not real, dead, well...
What if you're praying to the devil?
But I don't know about religion. This is your side of the thing. But doesn't the devil exist because God exists? There wouldn't be one without the other?
Well, yeah, because the devil is like a fallen angel.
Right. So if the devil is there, then God wouldn't be.
What?
Right? They exist because of each other.
Yeah, but they're separate.
Yes, but if God went away, the devil would go away, right?
I don't think so, because one already exists. Because it took one to make the other one. But I don't think the other one needs the one to exist. Because he's already existing.
So then how would that prayer go to trick all the church people?
I feel like if you were in church and just started praying to the devil, that would scare them. And then you just drop dead. You started being like, take me to hell, or some shit like that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hail Satan.
Yeah, some shit like that. That's my idea.
Terrible one.
Thank you.
Or maybe like a porta potty at like an EDM festival in a desert. Because they would all think that I'm just like fucked up. Right? So they leave you in there. And then it's in the desert, so you start stinking.
Why is that an option for you?
I think that it would be funny. The amount of people who open a porta potty
And then see a dead person.
they see a dead person
but think
in there,
he's just
and they're
fucked
like,
up.
oh, he's fucked up, and then they close it. But that goes on for like the whole week, and by the third or fourth day, you're just like decomposing, and then it would be really stinky.
That's your fun prank to play on everyone.
I think the war one is better though.
I do like that one better.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. Is that it? Is that all you got?
I think so.
All right. Thanks for listening. We have Discord that we don't use. We have Twitter that we don't use. We have TikTok
That we don't use.
And we'll probably do another one in a couple weeks.
See you in when?
When we see them.
August?
We'll see you when we see you. I'm not making any promises.
Maybe July. We might fit one in July.
Maybe.
We'll see.
July's kind of busy for me, but... Bye!
Bye.